Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. So today is another day, so another video. So for today's video, you probably seen a thumbnail and title is that I will be covering about my upgraded, well not upgraded, like my combination deck, Nova Grappler deck of the Raizers and Deity, because I've heard people say it's quite good and I've not really seen much. Maybe I've not really searched it, but I've not seen much of the decks like my normal, like not much of the deck profile, so I wanted to give mine where, because Nova Grapplers and Deity, although Perfect Razor itself is really good, I would say it will be a really good addition for it's a really good addition for the Raizers. So like Deity working together with Razor. So the first thing about sorry, so the first thing I should say is that maybe compared to the Razor deck, is that this deck is more like more triple rare and double rare heavy. So like it will be more budget friendly if you play Perfect Razor because it's good enough. But if you just have, like in my condition, so I don't have a perfect Azure Dragon. I don't think I have 4 copies yet. But yeah, so what the NGB Nova Grappler, what I would call is called Nova Grappler Beast Razor. So why do what's so special about this deck? So it just seemed like, because Azure Dragon, although on paper it looks not that good, the good thing about Azure Dragon that I really like is that the fact that you can do this rear swing to their intercepts, then your Vanguard swing, restand those two, and possibly get them out their PGs and stuff, and like also can give them early push, early rush, because I have cards that can power up easily, like not that bad, but also not really the worst, because also sometimes if you don't draw into your Perfect Razor, it may work as a good backup grade 3, but at the same time can also be your main finisher depending on the situation, because Perfect Razor itself is just a boring attack swing with 2 crits. Not boring, but like if you were to just see it only like that, it can only swing, that's it. The 2 crits, and then the rear cards basically hit normally, and like it doesn't really stand that much, and like sometimes you need to take out their PGs. They are already at 5. What's the point of having Perfect Razor? And if they keep setting up intercept, so you can ride into Azure Dragon and then swing. And then if from my tech profile, from my personal perspective, from like what I feel like, my grade 1 slots was enough to put in the Azure Dragon slots and the BSTD slots, so like they don't really interrupt my Razor combo, but at the same time they also help the combo, because I play some BSTD cards but not all. Since Azure Dragon is also not like Illuminal Dragon, where like if you've seen my previous video about the update, is that the Illuminal Dragon has to stand BSTD rear cards with the skill, but for Azure Dragon just Persona Plus to stand to, you don't have to. So let's get into it directly. So I run Battle Razor. Why? Because Battle Razor is a really good grade 0, because also Razors, but then also I don't feel like I don't really enjoy like the Razor, the BSTD, because I want BSTD is not my main go-to like finisher, because of the sometimes the problem of BSTD is that even though they restand, now you need more power, because in the real game, original game, you're standing with attacking, the opponent doesn't get power other than if they get a trigger, right, from the buff, from the damage. The only way is they get a trigger. If they don't get a trigger, you're gonna keep swinging at them until they remove, like you're gonna drop their cards. But problem is, in this Vanguard 0 format, they will get power regardless of trigger or not, but then also get extra power if he gets a trigger. So that also messes around with the playstyle of BSTD. That's why BSTD is not the best deck. That's why if you the only way to make it viable is splice them, like combine them with Razor. So after the Battle Razor starter, I have 4 PGs, and also my triggers are 9 draws and 4 heals. That's really like the best trigger set for like so you don't lose consistency and you can keep pressuring your opponent. So 4 PGs first, and then because you want a card, and then 4 Turbo Razors and 3 Razor Custom because Razors, and then 2 cards that I feel in is this new edition. So like I made another deck, so these are just, wait, let me show you. It has a skill counter +1 to +1000. Really good sometimes to get the good numbers, like magical numbers, but you don't always use it. This is a Raizer custom, not really that great, because if the skill like has battle Raizer like 15k, but then the only column you can make is 15k, that's why. So not really the best. But I also run Scarlet Bird because sometimes you need the Azure Dragon, right? It's an Azure Dragon searcher, and also sometimes it helps you filter. If you don't get Azure Dragon, that means you just stack more triggers on top, unless you got like stack 5 all triggers, but then like Azure Dragon, that's just unlucky. So 2 brutal check because we need high numbers, because if you've seen the grade 2 and grade 1, they're really weak, and like on their base power is not really that great. And then but then yeah, 11k, so like counter plus 1 to lose restraint, and then 4 trans Raizers and 4 high powered Raizer custom, because more Raizers you need that if you're perfect Raizer. Then black Beast DD Black Tortoise, so he has the same skill as Beast DD Scarlet Bird, but let me read it also. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, the skill is on Vanguard or recursive. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, look at the top 5 look at 5 cards from the top of your deck, add a PCT Azure Dragon to your hand, and put the rest on the bottom of the deck. Previously I thought shuffled because maybe in the real one it was shuffled, but I'm not sure. So I run still Cosmolord because sometimes you also need this with the Azure Dragon, because this is like one of the main powerhouse, so like you get power, and then you can also like why is it work if it works with perfect Raizer? Why? Because you can rest the Raizers, then suck them into soul, and then you can also gain power and then restand it with from stand trigger or Beast DD Azure Dragon. We'll get into the skill of Azure Dragon. And also the skill is rest a red card plus 3000 power until end of turn. And then perfect Raizer, you've probably seen this because this is like last set's card. During your turn, this unit gets plus 3000 for each Raizer, and if in your soul, if you have 4 or more Raizer, it gains plus crit plus 1. When this unit displays, you may counter plus 2 to add battle Raizer to your hand from like generate directly. And then no cost to put all your Raizers in the zone. And then Azure Dragon. This is also good. Also, one more thing I said is that this card doesn't use counter blast. If you see Vanguard circle, when this unit attack hits a Vanguard, Persona Blast to stand 2 of your rear cards. So you get to Persona Blast and withstand 2 of your rear cards, which is really good, because if you say like I said, if you're using Cosmolord, so like you can do like give power and then stuff, so like you can also rear card swing. If opponent for damage, you attack, use your rear card to attack the rear card to clear out their board, and then use your Vanguard to swing, restand your 2 rear cards and attack them to take out the PGs. But the only problem is if your power is not enough, that's why you need boosters, and hopefully they don't get a trigger. If they do, you hopefully to get the trigger so they give power. But another good thing I would say is that there's sometimes your opponent has like imagine like 5 damage and their power is like 10k base, so like they use blockade, so you don't have your grade 2s. What you do is you call this card that I added. This is a new card, Miss Splendor. She has a basic but good skill. So Vanguard and rear card circle, this unit can ignore intercept when attacking. So what you can do is, if there are 5 damage, attack to clear out, like possibly finish the game. So you call 2 Miss Splendors, attack the rear card Miss Splendor, directly attack their Vanguard, then nullify, then you swing with the other Miss Splendor, possibly winning. If they do really have a PG and you know that, you would want to do is, well, it's a little complicated, but another good thing is that she can also attack the intercepts to let your Vanguard hit. So like with this, some cases she can like get some wins because like they have only intercepts, and you can call down 2, they have 1 PG, but then the other PG, they need 1 more PG, but they only have 1, so they're dead basically. So I played this deck since the last deck review and then the deck profile, and it's really good. Like, I mean, playing it is really fun also, because the problem of Raizer deck was that while I was recording also, it was shown that like a lot of the games were thrown. Why? Because I didn't draw into my perfect Raizer. So if you draw into Azure Dragon or perfect Raizer, it's still, the game will still, you will not automatically lose, because because like the problem of, well, wait, wrong deck. So with the Azure Dragon is because you also get your you can search him more easier than Perfect Razor, because Perfect Razor you have no searchers or no way of searching him and then drawing into him or draw triggers. But then if it's Edge Dragon, you can check the top 5 to look for him constantly and then possibly find it. We're fighting Neo Nectar. Not farming, they have bad luck. Then hopefully if they're not a VP farmer, then this will be interesting. So this is starting hand. So I need a create 2. I mean a create 3. So this is fine for writing. I'll redraw these 2 actually, because I don't need the Raizers, because I need the create 3. I got both of the create 3s actually. So what you wanna do is, I can say what you wanna do. You have to. I won't say like you should do. Oh, too many Perfect Razor now. Like you should do this or you should do that. No, but mostly the text, like it depends on your situation. So like if they're at 4 damage or like 5 damage or like even 1 damage, you can, and then you know that if Perfect Razor, the problem of Perfect Razor is that you're recurve swing when you're attack with your Vanguard, your opponent will automatically be Gene. So like what you wanna do is as your dragon and stuff. But also like another thing is that if you know your opponent has PGs but and there are 4 damage, what you can do is that, like I said, like recurve swing, then use as your dragon to restart 2 of your recurves to take out 1 of their PGs, and hopefully you win with the second attack. Alright, let me increase the volume. Let's see what we can only do this at least. Heal trigger, that's really good. Oh, my voice cracked. Okay, skill, draw. These are too many treacheries. Oh no, we're not new. This is not the best situation. So now what I would say to do is, if the opponent doesn't put you at 2 damage, or also like sometimes if you don't set up like this, like what is this, you can't really do much with the Razor. So like that's why you want to go with Azure Dragon. And on top of that, like if the opponent or like that heal happen, like you don't have counterblast, and then you right into this, you try to use the battle to form the battle Razor, but you have no counterblast. What's the point? See, if they're doing this, it would be better if you route into Azure Dragon first. Although that you're gonna throw them off, because what to like they probably won't expect like, oh, just do this playing Azure Dragon. Actually, in a case like this, Azure Dragon won't be really good because I don't have a full field, but hopefully I draw into my pieces. So that's Azure Dragon. Let's see what they can get. No, that's not good. So what do I do? So I mean, I call this, I guess. I don't really, I guess I rest that for no reason, because I'll swing face. I can't really do much this turn. Okay, so no trigger. That's not that good. No, don't. And my turn then. I can't really do much because the opponent is not pushing damage, or I also don't get my pieces to draw and stuff. I don't really have to use Azure Dragon skill, so maybe next turn I can just ride into Perfect Razor. If I don't, I mean, like, it's a backup kind of create 3, but then again also, now if you have intercepts like this, I guess I can go with my Azure Dragon, so like keep attacking, but we'll see what happens. I need to get my cards, like I need to get at least draw triggers and stuff, because a hand like this is not that great. Although maybe I can also throw into my Trans Razor or something. Draw trigger, not best. Heal trigger. Oh wait, what? Oh, he's using the recyclable heal. You have to counter plus so you can use skill. Heal trigger. I'm healing way too much. This ain't normal. Usually I don't heal that much. Draw. Scarlet Bird. And this is a strange situation. My perfect razor, I can. Actually, I can see one thing to do. Instead of perfect razoring, call it here, and then I call it here. 11k to this. Then depending on my triggers, I will see what I can restand, because I wanna like control her to her board while also damaging her a little. Why do I keep healing? Here trigger, draw trigger. Now that's fine. So now I can Persona Blast to restand. See? Persona Blast to. Restand this too. Push a little bit of damage. So this is like the small problem of Azure Dragon. See, like if I didn't draw into like both of those triggers, like I would that attack won't hit and stuff. So yeah, a little downside of running a PCT. Not running, but like a downside. That's why PCT is not the best. Like not really that great anymore. I would say in a physical game it would be really good, because the physical game you use guarding, so like you would pressure your opponent so much that they would like have to lose a lot of cards in their hand if you keep spamming. Because usually if you were in the old era, you would try to no guard the Vanguard if they don't have a skill, but then if he has a skill, the opponent has to rethink and stuff. Yep. Okay. It's fine. What I'm curious that the opponent is not pushing that much. See, it keeps attacking my record. I mean, you can outpace your opponent with tempo, but I do, because sometimes when you do that, you would just even though you have more tempo, you wouldn't have damaged him enough to finish any game, like at any situation. Okay. Persona Blast, check the top, look at the top two cards and call to intercept. How I dare you. And also playing with Neo Nectar, I never did play the against her, like it's rare. And then on top of that, like I think I wanna try my Neo Nectar, but like if you've seen my previous opening, I didn't really pull that much. And also, to be honest, like the Neo Nectar, if I don't complete it, I won't do a video about it. Why are you thinking so long? Is spamming grade 2s? You're just spamming intercepts. Draw trigger, come on. Where are my triggers? Why are you going damage? No, I need Trans Razor. Now it's fine to ride into this. I add Battle Racer into my hand. But for now, it won't suck the cards into my soul, because it won't be worth it. I will be calling this. Should I call this? My stands out of the deck, so meh, because I can return it to get a better card probably. Attack, then attack. So I can put back both of the Battle Racers into my deck and draw 2 more cards. Perfecto punch. Sometimes you need to know when to like use the perfect razors, because you don't have to just quickly suck into soul. Sometimes like in some cases like this, you would lose too much tempo and stuff. You would like lose in cards in hand and then attacks. So like you would just, if you use your skills down, you should remember that next turn is a possibility that it would happen. So you don't have to like, if you're not trying to finish it this turn, don't completely just waste your hand and make them think, oh, they don't have PG. Let's swing. Because if they survive, they will rush you and you will die because you just spoiled that you don't have a PG, right? So she put back 2 cards. Really good because I would say that you can put back triggers. I think he sent 2 triggers back. Swing and recard. Maiden of Rainbow Wood. Almost call her Blossom Rain. Blossom Rain is a PG. Okay. This is swinging at my Vanguard for once. Okay. What? I don't know if that's a misclick or they're actually doing it. I don't really understand why. But then again, I never really play Neo, so I guess they're doing what they're doing. So I called these 2, then rest them with Cosmoron. This is the good thing. So I rest the Raizers with 6k, and then after I rest them, I suck them into Soul with Perfect Razor. So getting the best value out of the cards. Attack the record, then I will swing at their face, taking out that PG. Stand trigger, heal trigger. My heal triggers keep coming out. I mean, it's fine, but this doesn't really normally happen. Okay, take out one of their PGs. They can't necessarily have all 4 of their PGs, can they? Okay, 12 cards in her deck, 14. Spam calling. Is she about try to finish me off? Oh, she's setting up intercepts. Oh man. Is she? Is she gonna go for the win? She's trying to go for the win. But the question is if she has a PG, because if she has a PG, she will survive. Although if I get a trigger, I would basically shut down their attacks unless they get triggers. No, I didn't get a trigger. She does have triggers. Oh, 1 trigger. That our PG. I would have rather swing with the Vanguard first. Should have swing with the Vanguard first, because they would have healed. Let's see. Draw. Does she have a PG? That's the question. Oh, I thought it was raining. It was just an airplane. So 13,000 swing face. Why did it lag? Hello. Oh, oops. I see. 2 crits at the face. Oh no, 1 PG. Oh, I'm gonna lose. Well, that was a good game. Unless I join to another PG. Oh, I should join to another PG. But the opponent, if they attack me twice, I lose. So please attack the record. Final turn. Come on. So that was basically it. I showed you guys the BSDD and how it works and stuff. Couldn't set up intercept sadly. If I set up an intercept, no, I draw Indo from the battle razor, so it was just sadly I couldn't really show you how. Wait, no, I actually showed you everything. So like the BSDD, how they played. It's not like the best playstyle deck. Like it's not crazy better. Like you can't say it's better than MLP. You can say stuff. But then again, also since I'm playing against Neo Nectar has like the temple based building kind of playstyle where they basically wanna overcome their opponent by having more red cards, spamming red cards, not losing red cards, and always setting up intercepts and stuff. I would say Kakiro will destroy that concept and stuff. MLP also can destroy that. Speaking of MLP, here he comes. That's pretty much it for the battle. The Razor and Beast Razor, what I would say deck is capable of. That was just not really a fortunate fight also. Like I couldn't like go to my perfect Razor and then have a safe Razor, like Razor field, so I can suck them into soul and then have the extra crit button. That was really good to be honest, but the heals, way too many heals. So let me quick fight this and I will. That's pretty much it. So for shadows, if you guys been staying this far, like probably next video will be about the shadows deck and fight, because I've not completed the shadows because I need 2 more PPT, but I have got close enough to almost get 1. Not to mention the rate up. So the next season is about to come, so I'm gonna make a video like 2 or 3 days after now. No, actually tomorrow probably. Most likely tomorrow if everything goes well. So that's pretty much it for the video. Yeah, nothing else to show you. That was my Nova Grappler Beast Razor. Guess sadly I lost, but then that fight actually previewed showed you everything the Razors Nova Grappler Beast Razors can do. So the summary how you wanna play with the Nova Grappler Beast Razor. Also my deck is a little incomplete because I only have 3 Azure Dragon, but actually 3 is fine already. 4 is better. If you were to have 4, you would replace 1 Cosmolord because you only need 1 actually. I run 2 because there's not really, of course having Cosmolord is fine if having 2, but then it's better to just run 1 because you don't need that much. So a little summary of how you should play with this deck. So if Beast so opponent at 4 damage and then they have intercepts, you ride into Azure Dragon, and then have boosters, reswing, and then face swing, then resend those 2. Also a backup grade 3 if you don't have the perfect Razor parts and stuff. And you also have Beast Razor. Also you don't also, like if in the Nova Grappler deck I show you, is that perfect Razor is dependent. Like you didn't need perfect Razor. If you don't have it, you're basically like you're gonna lose most likely because you don't have your grade 3 and your post grade 3. But then if your opponent has like 1 or like 2 or 3 1 damage, you ride perfect Razor, set up and then swing, always swing. And if they also only have 1 intercept, it's fine to hit with perfect Razor. And also the best case is that you would be using Azure Dragon first, then perfect Razor, because if you were to perfect Razor, unless your opponent's like 5 damage or something, you will not it will be the same thing to be honest if you ride into Azure Dragon. But something that also keep in mind is that sometimes the opponent may heal, but then also no, actually, so the thing about the Beast Razor deck that you have to remember is that yeah, basically you would want to go to Azure Dragon then perfect Razor. That's just pretty much it. So that is all, I guess. So thanks for watching guys. Subscribe, like and share. That's pretty much it for the deck profile. So Azure Dragon then perfect Razor, better. And yeah, BCD then Azure BCD or I keep saying Azure Dragon to perfect Razor. If perfect Razor to Azure Dragon, better not. But if you are forced, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And also if you want to like push them, like if they have probably get a heal, you would want to have Cosmolord on your field. So like Cosmolord, you can rest your cards and call out top of the card so you get more stuff. So that's it for the video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, like and share for more videos like this. Comment down below any questions you might have, and also go hit the bell, hit the bell icon beside the subscribe button after subscribing to get, and select all to get notified when my videos come out. And yeah, hopefully this deck and fight help, and maybe this deck profile you might want to try. The deck's actually really fun, and yeah, it's not like a perfect like if you're bored with the best top three, which is Shadows, Royal and Royal Paladin and Kakiro, you should try this deck out if you don't have like if you you have perfect Razor and Azure Dragon. Well, that's it for today, guys. Stay safe and stay healthy. See ya.